Ah!
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna put up about down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Playing the Broncos and finest. I just started.
On play action, they'll throw.
All right.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just to be able to figure out how to do the, get past the bullshit when you play, nigga. So.
He knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right
out there. Yeah, if I run into a nigga that's doing it, I'm gonna do it back for sure. You right.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh my God.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And finally down he
Hit
goes
the nigga.
as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change the sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second and 5. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
I think so.
His first touchdown
not later.
of the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Raiders 0. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make
that nigga, Jonathan Taylor got hurt.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, nigga got hurt. I don't even know for how long yet. I ain't even look. Goddamn. Anger issues.
They'll run for the first down to Saquon Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you cut everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Haney. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Stop touching the fucking Stop.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Raiders nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up for Jackson. Hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
Broncos.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Jackson. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And how about this, a fake?
I ain't even try to do a fake.
Incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. Look at the big man rumble. Past the 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin lining
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Raiders 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is Clark Watkins. And he is into the end zone for the Denver touchdown. Quez Watkins. His fourth
I'm talking
touchdown
about
on the
this game.
year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Raiders 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 58 yards.
First down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Jackson. Completion here to Claypool. They'll get him
He
to the
already
ground
started.
at 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Broncos 20-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
On the carry.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And the Raiders will be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. We talk about being on schedule. I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Barkley will try to punch it in, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up. The Broncos is onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. Let's see what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward their defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sideline. At least get 2 first downs, 3 change field position, let them catch their breath.
We got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Back to throw. Flushed out right.
Wow, thank you.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got inside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Powering his way forward. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Don't take.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete.
Ooh, man,
Seeing
stop.
no options, he throws it away.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's only getting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Nah, I ain't afraid. I just don't want to go.
Have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Nah, it was never a place that I ever wanted to go. Like Mediterranean or something like that, China, something like that, I'll go. Yeah.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys...
Yeah, I heard too.
He's at it again.
But I'll go to like Spain.
Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
After the interception, here's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Operating from the gun. Jackson got an open man. It's Ruggs. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Goldfish.
83 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Before he went to sleep.
Helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And now off to the races down the right side.
I'm cool on Australia too. Cool on Australia. On Australia, I do want to go to the Egypt as well, and the Ivory Coast of Africa. Yeah. It's where like Congo and all that is. It's supposed to be like super nice. Like super nice.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Nah, I wouldn't even go to like Kenya or nothing like that. Me.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 28. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And you don't come down like that first.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
first down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. There'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, I always wanted to go to like the Mediterranean, like Spain, Rome.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
all
started.
that, yeah.
They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm from Germany, too.
Chase Claypool, the intended target.
Yeah, I did, too.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They go play action with Jackson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 44. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
There you go.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the
What'd you say?
They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Yeah, I'm still playing this dude.
And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Pretty much, yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time.
Yeah, I ain't interested.
I
ain't interested.
Leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action now. Jackson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. goes. It's a sack. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Jackson on third and long. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
That's what I had to do. Rearrange plays I'm not using. So I learned, like, you don't need plays in your playbook that you definitely just not using.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yards before being dropped inside
you don't need
the 40. 22 yards there.
Yeah.
First down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Action. It's Jackson.
That's what they do. What?
My goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down, it's Haynes. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
See, playing dudes like this help you realize that you got to really be like,
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his tight end Fant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It help you realize the little play calling that you do. That's why I stay in these leagues.
First and 10, and if they score on this,
even though that shit's weak, like at the same time, it's helpful for me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And past the 35.
It helps me be able to build play call. Helps you build scenarios and focus on your key players. That's why I stay in these things. Because you can really see what cover 3 really stops and you know, helps, and cover 4, while these niggas just stay in cover 4 the whole game, and when they call it, what packages they call it in. So they help me. Even though I be getting my ass whooped, I'm not tripping. It's frustrating for sure. Oh yeah. All you do is inside because it's the most effective 3-4 yards. Like, so when you need 3 or 4 yards, you go straight to your, you know, inside. That's what I see.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
That's what he does.
Dominating right now on this drive.
In different formations.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Raiders 14.
No turn. No. How you doing?
Stage the 15. It's first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Who are you playing? Yeah.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored big. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. He'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown.
Stop, dude.
Of the game. And the Broncos continue.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, he did. He don't know what he did.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
The Raiders take over
Well, good shine, ball.
at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
The Raider offense
Yeah.
set to get this drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears
Oh, nah, I didn't see it.
inside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll find Moreau here. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Pick up on the play. And a Raider 1st down.
53, check 53. 53. Watch the run,
Now Jackson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
Number 53, line 53. Hey, pick your game up. Check 15, check 15. 19, 18.
Show your daddy that me and you got our dads.
To throw is Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 18. And a great return as he takes us just shy of the 45.
All right, love you too.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Okay, Ty, I'll talk to you later. I'll let you guys.
All right, love you too, man.
On 4th down on is the punt team sending this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
No.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught on the left side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Telling you, man, that's the most effective running you can do. Inside zones.
So it's Raider football.
It's the most effective.
Reset. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. To throw again is Jackson. Gets this out to Saquon.
Yeah, traps, inside zones, powers. They even got powers up the middle.
That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Brandon, a lot of times
It's going to get you 3 or 4 yards for sure. It might even break one.
Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him. And he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
And a Raider first down.
Yeah, unless you got that.
And Jackson throwing once more. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain
23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Raiders.
Yeah, I wanted him.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
I know I could run.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable.
Learn how to pass.
Final quarter of play.
I know I can run. I just got to learn how to pass.
Raiders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I threw 40 times this game on the best defense. We got 6 picks, but threw for about 400. I just need to see. I got to see, man.
And they take
Definitely got to see.